Hi, Kevin Yoder here with Yoder Real Estate, and this episode today, I'm going to talk to you about your database. This is segment number 2, and as I promised, we're going to discuss how often you should communicate with the people in your database. We'll talk a little bit about your sphere of influence and what percentage of your business should be generated from repeat and referral business. So let's get started. We learned in the first video that a CRM is a client relationship management system. It's a container for names, addresses, email addresses, and important dates for people that know, like, and trust you, and or have the ability to refer you to pieces of business, people that are going to be buying and selling a home, or they themselves will be purchasing real estate. I will add that within your sphere of influence, you should have what we call core advocates, which are going to be tighter. If you look at a circle, the core advocates are going to be in the center, and the sphere of influence are going to be that those folks within the circle. But the tighter ring is going to be those people that are referring you multiples of business. Those are your core advocates, and those are people that are going to refer you anywhere from 2 to 5 to 10 people a year, and you're going to treat them differently in the form of communication. You're going to reach out to them more often. You may take them out to dinner or lunch as a way to cultivate that relationship. So how often should you reach out to people in your database? Gary Keller wrote a book back in the early 2000s called The Millionaire Real Estate Agent Book, and I'm sure many of you heard of it and or have read it yourselves. As a reminder, the concept within the book is 33 touch and 8x8. When you first have a contact that you meet, someone that you've asked a question, you don't know anybody looking to buy or sell a home, do you? Regardless of their response, that person should go in the database if you've gotten their permission to do so. And you'll ask them if they would prefer to receive communication regarding real estate on an ongoing basis. If the answer is yes, they should go in your database. If the answer is no, don't waste your time. Gather their name, their phone number, their email address, and any other notes that you can find out about their hobbies, their sports, and that way when you put them in your database, you can communicate with them in a way that means the most to them. How often should you reach out to them? Well, when you first put someone in your database, you should touch them. It's called a touch, which is a communication point. In the book, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, they discuss this concept of 8x8, which simply means all new contacts should be communicated with one time for the first 8 weeks. So once a week for the first 8 weeks that you've entered them in your database. So after they go through the 8x8 process, they'll move into a separate category of follow-up, which is called 33 touch, which simply means over the course of 1 year, you will communicate with them 33 times through different methods, such as phone calls, emails, note cards, social media posts, and even pop-bys. You can stop by their place of business or home. You can mail them gifts, you can send them letters, you can send them emails, you can send them videos 33 times. And a lot of that can be market update related information. And 33 is the magic number. Some people do more and some people do less. But what they found when they wrote the book back in the early 2000s is that best practices were that's the sweet spot. And so why change a winning formula? 33 times. So that's how often you should be reaching out to people in your database. And if it's your sphere of influence, of course, that number could be even higher. And I'll close this video by discussing what portion of your business should be from repeat business and referral business. We see all sorts of numbers in the real estate industry, but your referral business should be a strong component to your entire business, to your entire return on investment. And anywhere between 25 and 35% is a solid number, and even 40%. Even, if you can strive for 50% of your business coming from repeat and referral business, you're going to have a solid business. And that leaves 50% of your business coming from lead generation mechanisms. Having a solid 35 to 50% coming from past clients and referrals and repeat business is going to keep your business moving along regardless of market condition. When it's more challenging to get new business, you'll still have repeat and referral business, and then it's complemented with your lead generation efforts. Hopefully this makes sense, and this is a way for you to understand more about the importance of the database. If you'd like to know how to implement your database, how to make the most out of your database, and also what CRM you should use, just hit me up. I'm more than happy to answer that question for you. Email, careers@yoderrealestate.com. If you're thinking about a career in real estate, if you haven't started in real estate yet and you're just getting started with wondering if you should get in the real estate business, reach out to us at Yoder Real Estate. We'll help guide you along that process and answer any questions that you might have. If you're in the real estate business and you're looking for a way to increase your business and you know that you have it in you and you'd like to know just a little bit more about how to maximize what you're doing each and every day, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number, 616-366-2591. This is Kevin Yoder with Yoder Real Estate, and I will see you at the top.